The EP Podcast. Heard everywhere podcasts can be found, and always at theeppodcast.com.
And welcome down to the EP Podcast. My name is Chris Lanuti, belly on up to my 9-foot homemade oak bar here in my basement in Evergreen Park, and this is the beginning of something new. The EP Podcast is now giving you the EP Podcast Weekend Update. Every Friday going forward, we're going to jump on, and those that subscribe to the show for free across all podcast formats, or just go to the eppodcast.com, can get news they can use this weekend in Evergreen Park and the surrounding area. It's a little extra from us to you, and it's all brought to you by the First National Bank of Evergreen Park. You need a bank you can rely on, one that knows our community and provides customized accounts and offers just for us. Count on the First National Bank of Evergreen Park. Located at 95th and Pulaski, they are a locally based community bank committed to the people and businesses right here. And now, when you open a Total Access checking account, EP Podcast listeners are getting $300 as a bonus. Open an account today, but you have to use this link, bankevergreenpark.com/EPPod. $100 required to open. Requirements to qualify. Must use that link to apply. Member FDIC. Phase 4 is upon us, and we're going to tell you about some of the changes you're going to see around Evergreen Park. But before we get to that, Nicor Gas is reporting a rise in scam attempts, and the village has just sent out information recently about this. Evergreen Park residents are reminded that a Nicor Gas employee can be identified by a company uniform, a company ID badge with photo, a company truck or vehicle, and you should ask for identification when in doubt. And then, if you're still nervous, give them a call, 888-NICOR-4U. Another utility, ComEd, has now developed a customer support package to help families recover from the economic challenges due to COVID-19. Call them today, 800-334-7661, or visit them at comed.com/care. Now, the Water Division in Evergreen Park, for the next couple of weeks, will be doing annual maintenance on the water distribution system and inspecting valves. So you may see some work going on, be aware of it, south of 99th Street from California to Central Park Avenue. Also south of 95th Street from Kedzie Avenue to Pulaski Road. Like I said earlier, Phase 4 is upon us. And some of your local restaurants, bars, shops, churches are all opening up a little bit more. The details on all of that right after this quick message. Are you or someone you know looking to learn how to play a musical instrument this year? Then you should be checking out Westgate Music School, 6527 West 127th Street in Palos Heights. Private music lessons for all instruments, including guitar, piano, drums, voice, bass guitar, violin, banjo, ukulele, and more. Are you a vocalist? Are you ready to play a musical instrument and looking to join a group? Westgate Music School offers group classes for rock band, a cappella vocal, and barbershop quartet. Students of all ages and ability levels will have the opportunity to perform 3 times a year in a student concert. Gift certificates for Westgate are also available. More information, call 708-586-7002 or go to westgatemusicschool.com. With Phase 4 here, Evergreen Park is ready to go. And while there may be some fear out there, remember, just wear the mask when you're inside. Stay 6 feet apart. Let's not go crazy. But let's also have a little bit of hope and celebrate the fact that things are opening up just a little bit more. It has been a hard road. The American Legion has informed us that they may be moving a lot of their stuff inside. Even though they have those big tents outside, you'll now be able to go in to a certain capacity, and the gaming machines are being turned on. So if you like the video gaming, it's back at the American Legion. Meanwhile, I spoke with Sal over at Unidad. They are going to continue just using their outdoor patio for now, and actually are giving their feet. They are going to continue using their They are going to continue to use their outdoor patio this weekend, and then they're giving their staff a week off so that they will be able to open up inside starting the following week after the 4th of July weekend. They are going to be doing Sunday brunch every other Sunday. Call them for reservations. Lunch will begin on July 21st, Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. And a summer menu will be launched in mid-July. The Evergreen Park Farmers Market is also open right now, every Thursday at Yukich Field from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. In Phase 4, our good friend John Brand from Open Outcry Brewing gets to open up the indoors at his place as well. He is stopping by on Monday's on-demand show to taste some beers and have some fun here at the 9-Foot Homemade Oak Bar with myself and Hannah. Make sure you check it out. Also on that show, Ben Belton, our Hollywood insider, finally checking in for the first time since before the pandemic. He's going to explain to us why Michael Keaton may be Batman again, and when you will actually be able to see some new movies at the theaters. And Nikki Seidel from the Evergreen Park Public Library is going to break down everything the library is able to offer you now. And it's a lot more than you would expect. All of that Monday on demand on the EP Podcast, found everywhere podcasts can be found and always at the eppodcast.com. Finally, folks, for the weekend update, the mayor has released this Friday another letter to the citizens of Evergreen Park. And there's some exciting things. The youth room at the community center is going to open up beginning on Monday, July the 6th, weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Safety guidelines in place. The play lots are also now open in Evergreen Park. He recommends you bring some hand sanitizer for your children because this is a play at your own risk situation. The barn is also going to open up on Monday, and you can always visit the horses from the pasture fence. The mayor also reminded everybody in his weekly letter that when you go into these restaurants this weekend, take care of your servers. They've gone through a lot. But then again, we all have. It's a good day today. There's a little bit more hope. Remember to stay safe out there. And don't forget to check out the EP Podcast on demand. If you missed last Monday's show, it's still there. Mark Marzullo, village trustee, talking about some of the things that the village may be able to do for local businesses and having some fun with us here at the bar. And don't forget next week, John Brand from Open Outcry, Nikki Seidel from the Evergreen Park Public Library, and our Hollywood insider Ben Belton, and much, much more. Thank you for listening to the EP Podcast Weekend Update. Found everywhere podcasts can be found and always at the eppodcast.com. Have a great weekend.
The EP Podcast. Heard everywhere podcasts can be found and always at the eppodcast.com.
It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.